ask you a question. As a man in your 30s or 40s, are you happy? Are you legitimately happy in your life, feeling like you're living an exciting, interesting, fulfilling life? Or do you feel like life is a little bit meh, so boring? The reason I ask that is because recently I've been asking some of my good friends, my male friends, my buddies, how happy they feel in their life. And the interesting thing is very few of them answer in a very affirmative way. Most of them say something like, yeah, life's good, or things are okay, or yeah, I guess so. And that's made me realize that for a lot of us men in our 30s and 40s, we're really in a state of kind of malaise, of feeling very bored, feeling like we're in the doldrums in some respects. So in this video today, I want to share with you 3 things that have helped me and the men that I am in contact with to actually feel more happy at a deeper, more true level in their lives, and to actually maintain that sense of happiness over the long term. Number 1 is a sense of variety. Now, I don't know about you, but generally speaking, most people I know, me included, have a routine, a set of habits that they live by, things that they do on the daily. And I think this also extends into every part of our lives, whether it's the music we listen to, the books we read, the games we play, the movies or TV shows we watch, the people we hang around, the kind of work we do. Everything is within a comfort zone or a continuum. Now, very often when you're young, if you think about your teenage years or your 20s, there's a lot of excitement, a lot of interest, you're learning new things, you're meeting new people, you're experiencing life in a very varied way. And I think that starts to fade as you get into your 30s, mid-30s and 40s and beyond. And this creates a lot of that sense of boredom and that kind of sense that life is very staid or very average because we haven't got that variety. So number 1, I would encourage you to think about what's some way that you could break the mold in your own life. Maybe it's dressing differently, maybe it's listening to a different type of music, maybe it's hanging out with people you've never hung out with before. There's something in your life that you can do to kind of get out of your comfort zone in terms of your interests or the things that you're doing that will give you a sense of freshness and I think a sense of happiness. Number 2 is recognizing and acknowledging your emotions. Now, this is not something that most men are very comfortable doing. I know for myself, I've really struggled in the past, and I actually did a whole video just about recognizing your emotions as a man. But I do think that men generally are taught to suppress or at least ignore the emotions that they're feeling. And I think this goes both ways, right? We ignore them when we're feeling sad or down, but we also ignore them when we're feeling happy or joyful or excited. We tend to stay in the middle ground because that's what we're expected to do as men. I believe that if you're willing to express more of your excitement, more of your happiness, more of your interest to other people and also to yourself, it changes the lens through which you live your life. So the next time you notice that you're excited, that you're feeling happy in some way, I would suggest that you acknowledge it to yourself and to the people around you. Maybe saying something like, you know what, I'm excited to do this today, or I'm feeling really happy, or I'm feeling really grateful. Actually verbalizing what emotions you're having will make a difference in the level of enjoyment and joy that you have in your life. It's a simple thing, but I found for me, it's made a huge difference in the level of happiness that I have. And the third reason I believe that men in their 30s feel a lack of happiness is because they're missing a sense of purpose. And for you, if you look at your life, maybe that's something that you need to explore a little bit more. Do you actually have a sense of mission or purpose in your life? Something that's bigger than you and your day-to-day existence. Something where you're contributing to the world, to society, to your family, to your community in a way that you feel like, wow, I make a difference. What I do actually impacts other people and matters in terms of my life and my existence. If not, I would suggest really exploring this. Now, there's a couple of books that I would suggest to do this. Number 1 is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl, which is an intense read, but a very powerful book if you're looking for that sense of purpose and meaning in your life. Another one that has dramatically helped me is The Infinite Game by Simon Sinek. He's a very insightful writer, not just in business, but also in the terms of the way we live our lives as people. And I think those 2 books, if you have a look at them, I think they will really give you a sense bigger than yourself of things that you can do and you can become that give you that sense of meaning and purpose. Final thought I have for you here is that it's okay as a man in your 30s and 40s to feel happy. I know that sounds weird to say, but very often I think we look at our lives and we feel like we don't have permission just to enjoy ourselves, to have fun, to have excitement, to have this sense of fulfillment in life. We feel like we're in our middle years and we've got to work hard, we've got to strive, we've got to grind, we've got to do all these things to move forward in some way. The truth is that life is happening right now as best as it's ever going to happen for you, and you may as well live it to its fullest. So there you go, my friend. Those are 3 ideas that have really helped me to have more happiness and fulfillment in my life. Hopefully they're insightful for you. I'm curious to know, so please leave a comment below letting me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.